Hi, this is Kate Griswold with Great Lakes Scrapbook Events, and this video is a tutorial on how to register and purchase tickets for the Great Lakes Mega Meet. First, you want to navigate to our website, which is www.greatlakesscrapbookevents.com, and then click on the event banner to get to the event page. Once you're on the event page, click this purple Create Update Account button, which will change to say Register Now once registration opens. This screen will allow you to create an account if you've never been here before, or if you've already created an account, you can put in the email and password that you've previously set up and sign right in. We do recommend that if this is your first time attending the Mega Meet, that you create this account prior to the day that registration opens. We have another tutorial video you can watch that shows you how to create an account. I'm going to sign in here, and then the banners of all the active events appear. Click the banner for the Mega Meet, and you can verify that you're in the right place because in bold letters it says Great Lakes Mega Meet and the current year. It also confirms who you're logged in as. I'm logged in as Mary Mega Meet. It also welcomes me back here in green. If you prefer to do mail-in registration, we do also have a downloadable PDF form that you can print and fill out and mail in. You can purchase admission and classes on this form. Anything else, the round robin, the crop events, and merchandise, must be done online just because of the amount of selection and the popularity of those events. However, if you prefer to do mail-in registration, it is available. But I digress. We're here to talk about how to register online. This button here that says Purchase Tickets for Yourself is what you want to click to get started. It enters you right into the registration system, and you can see that the registration system is divided into sections up here. We have the admissions, classes, crops, merchandise, and once you have some things in your cart, the summary checkout screen will become live. The system will step you right through. It's really very, very easy to use. The first screen here is the admissions screen. Up here at the top, we reiterate our show policies, and then we have your different admissions options, starting with the 3-day all-day crop, which includes your admission all 3 days. It's our best value deal. We also have three different 3-day passes that include differing amounts of merchandise. And finally, we have a 2-day pass and a 1-day pass that do not include any merchandise. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to select the 3-day all-day crop. You just click on the checkbox here and then click Save and Proceed to Classes to get to the next screen. It's important to always hit the Save and Proceed button after making your selections on each screen so that it saves your selections into your cart. The next page is Classes. Again, we have our class policies reiterated here, and the first class that comes up is our Round Robin. This Wednesday night preview event features 5 mini classes, and it is quite popular. If that's something you're interested in, again, you just click and check the box. Below the Round Robin are all of the classes with grids for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. This class schedule was released a couple of weeks ago, so hopefully you've gone through it and you already have some selections in mind to order. To register for the classes, all you need to do is check the little box on the actual class that you wish to take. Here, it not only shows you the price of the class, but also how many seats are left in the class, and if you click on the title of the class, a pop-up window comes up that explodes and gives you all of the details about the class, including the date and the time, the price, who's teaching it, a full description, what you need to bring with you to class, what you'll leave class with, and then a picture to show you an example of the project you're going to make or something similar to the project you're going to make. The system will not allow you to register for 2 classes at the same time. It knows you can't be in 2 places at once. As a demonstration, I'm going to try to register for 2 classes that conflict, and I'm going to hit Save and Proceed to Crops and show you that I get an error. 1 or more classes have a time conflict. Please correct. If I scroll down, you'll see that the time conflicted classes now both show up in red, so it's easy for me to see where the problem is. And all I have to do to fix it is uncheck one of the 2 conflicting classes. When I do that and hit Save and Proceed to Crops, the error is automatically resolved, and now I'm on the Crops screen. On the crop screen, again, we have our crop policies at the top. And the first thing is the Friday night crop party. If you just want to come for the Friday night crop party, you can purchase just one ticket for $17 here. Or your other option for just attending the Friday night party is to reserve a table of 4. If you choose a table of 4, 4 tickets will print in your registration packet, and you will be responsible for distributing those tickets to your friend group. In this case, we requested the 3-day all-day crop on the admission page, so that's already been included. As you can see here, it says included in green. If you didn't want to crop all 3 days, you just wanted to crop 1 or 2 days, instead of choosing the 3-day all-day option on the admission screen, just skip the admission screen, and when you get to the crop screen, these green included text instead will be check boxes that you can check and select just, for instance, Friday and Saturday, if those are the days you want to crop. You don't need to select anything on the admissions page if you are doing all-day cropping, because your admission is included with your all-day crop. For this example, we selected the 3-day all-day. So the next thing we have to do is make our lunch selections. We have 4 different lunch options. One is a gluten-free option, but it is a delicious option. You don't have to be gluten-free to select it, and a vegetarian option. You can choose a different lunch each day, or you can choose the same lunch all 3 days. Doesn't matter. Then we have some information that tells you exactly what's included in the all-day crop, and then you'll see where the section where you can select your table. I'm going to talk a little bit about this image over here, which is kind of a map of the crop room. Over here on the right is where the stage is, and down here at the bottom is the entrance in and out of the crop room. In blue here, you can see this first bank of tables 1 through 90. Those are reserved only for our 3-day all-day pass holders. Then the rest of our all-day crop banks are available to anyone. And then our Friday night crop area is over here. So if you and your group are making a whole weekend of this, then you'll be able to select your seats together here in the 3-day all-day pass area. If your group is a mixed group, and some are only coming 1 or 2 days and the others are coming all 3 days, then you'll want to select in the general seating area of the all-day crop. When registration opens, those will be seats 91 through 180. You'll notice the blank area on the image over here. That is because we have 2 more full and 1 partial bank of tables that we will open as registration progresses. So if on that first night you start to see this first section fill up, don't panic. We're watching it closely, and we will open the next section when the first section starts to get full. Basically, as soon as there's no longer an option where 2 people could select seats together, we open the next section. So I need to pick my seat for the crop, and I can pick anything because I'm a 3-day pass holder. I can pick anything. I'm going to go ahead and pick in the 3-day pass holder section. I'm going to pick table 15. On every other screen, I've been hitting the save and proceed up at the top of the screen, but I just wanted to show you here at the bottom of the page, it also has the save and proceed button. The buttons are duplicated at the top and the bottom of every page. Once I save and proceed to merchandise, I'm now on the last screen where I can make selections to purchase. We have a whole variety of merchandise available. We have a commemorative pin for our 20th anniversary this year. We have the very popular pop-up trash can. We have a brand new Kong insulated travel tumbler. We have the souvenir tote. We have shopping bags, and we have shirts, t-shirts in teal, gray, and clay, and then this really pretty blue hoodie available to purchase. For this example, I'm going to go ahead and select one of these pop-up trash cans. And then I want you to notice that when I get down to the tote bag, in red here, it reminds me that one of these is already included with my registration. So I don't need to select it again. But I can add additional tote bags to my order if I want, but it's already included. Then I'm also going to go ahead and pick a t-shirt. And then again, I can scroll either up or down to proceed to the next screen and put those items in my cart. So now you can see I'm Mary Megameat, and I have selected a 3-day all-day crop at table number 15, and here are my lunch selections, and I've selected the round robin, I've selected a class, and this is clickable again so that I can pull up that pop-up window if I want to review it one more time, and the merchandise. My souvenir tote, if you follow over, says included because it was included with my all-day crop, so there's no additional price for that. My pop-up trash can and the t-shirt that I ordered, and down here in yellow is my subtotal and my total. Now, at this point, if I'm done, I can proceed to credit card information, pay for this, check out, and be done. But a lot of people want to know, what if I want to register my friend? So I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Back up here in the purchase summary, underneath my name, is a link that says purchase for another person. If I click that, then I get back to the welcome screen. And if you notice this purple bar here underneath, I have a friend. You can add friends using this register a new user button. We cover that in the other video. I've already added her, and all I need to do is click the purchase tickets button. And now I'm going through the registration system again, but this time I'm purchasing tickets for Megameat Friend. Tells me I'm logged in as Mary Megameat, but I'm purchasing tickets for Megameat Friend. So I'm going to select the 3-day all-day crop for her as well. I'm going to select the round robin because we want to be together, and the class that we want to be together. Proceed to the crops. I have to pick her lunches as well. And then you can see the table that's already been selected. And the night of registration, a lot more of these will be yellow because many people will be in the system at the same time selecting tables. Anyone that's yellow already has someone sitting at it. So in order to put my friend with me, I can either put her next to me at table 14 or across from me at table 18. I'm going to go ahead and select table 18, and then I'm going to save and proceed to merchandise. And my friend wants one of these commemorative pins. She told me, so I'm going to go ahead and add that to my cart as well. And when I get to the purchase summary, now my friend is the first one, shows me her 3-day all-day crop, her table 18, her lunches, her round robin, her class, her included tote because she did the 3-day all-day, and then the pin that I added to her order. And down at the very bottom, underneath, we have the subtotal for her, the subtotal for me, and then I have a total in yellow. That's what will be charged to my credit card. So the last thing to do is hit proceed to credit card info, and this is the credit card screen. Just to clarify, we don't store any credit card information within our system. When you submit that credit card number on the payment screen, it passes straight through to authorize.net, which is our secure payment processor. We don't store that information anywhere in our databases or on our servers. So this reminds you all of the security steps that we take to keep your information safe. I'm just doing a test. Credit card payment. We recommend that you print the confirmation that displays right then and there. We do also email this confirmation to the email address on the registration account that you set up, but sometimes those things get caught by spam filters, and sometimes they just get caught and bounce altogether, and you never even see them in your spam folder. So to be sure that you'll have your confirmation, print it right when you finish registering. If you don't have your printer hooked up, that's okay. We do also accept a photo ID like your driver's license to pick up your confirmation materials. We also accept notes from your friends to pick up their registration materials in the case that they can't get there the first day and you want to have their stuff for them. Also, if you don't get your email confirmation, you can also log back into the system, and there's a link to reprint your summary confirmation in the top left corner. This concludes my tutorial on how to register for the Great Lakes Megameat. I hope that you found this helpful and that you have a really smooth registration next week. Thank you.